See if anybody shows up tonight. Free live energy updates, 1 question for 1 card for 1 sub. Plus paid general readings and in-depth readings tonight. Hey Cece, welcome back to the channel. How are you? I have no idea where the channel changer is, so I can't turn the TV down.
I get it for you.
Okay, thanks, Dad. How you doing, Cece? I'm good. Thank you for asking. How's your week been? Work, yeah, same. What's coming towards you in love? Okay, give me 1 moment. I'm just going to put these notes up real quick. Hey Nadine, welcome back to the channel. How are you? Hey Cece, do you want a tarot card or do you want an oracle card? Yeah, it buffers when the vortex of my laptop freezes. Tarot, okay, let's see. What's coming towards you in love? Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? Spirit, I can't tell her this. It's rude. What have you been telling yourself, Cece? What's going on up there? Has Negative Nancy been at your door a couple times this week? Because you've got the 5 of Pentacles going on in your vortex of your vision of love. And travel. What's happening, girl? Are you a girl? I don't know. Is Cece a name like Stormy where it can be a girl or a boy? So Cece, we got to change this. Okay, I figured you were a lady. Gotta change this. Spirit, can you give any other guidance real quick for Cece? What can Cece do to avoid this 5 of Cups? How beautiful. Just stay carefree. Just know that you're the star. Have hope, have faith. Really believe in what you want. Okay, in your vortex, because without believing, you can't be seen. Sometimes seeing is believing, but trust me, it's not always Sometimes it's right there under your nose and you can't see it. And have fun with playing the star of your reality, okay? If you start to feel down, it's okay. Like, you're not going to mess up anything you're trying to create in your life or manifest. You can't mess it up, especially when you're loyal to what you want and believe in it. I am having a contest where you can win a private reading. Just leave a comment in the video, and I'm going to draw a winner on March 1st. Nadine, how are you doing tonight? No, Nadine, I'm not sick of you. What I am sick of is how many years it has taken me to get this far with my YouTube channel. Oh. But I am glad to really say that y'all have been helping me a lot in that department. I've got 100% engagement rate on my channel for most of my videos, if not all of them. So I'm going to start putting out tarot shorts again, and long form tarot content and music content. Now that I see that there's been some steady watching, it really helps me feel like I can continue what I'm doing without wasting anybody's time and still have fun doing it. I think even if I think I would still keep doing it. Like, I mean, come on, 12 years. I'm not going to just stop. Even though I have just stopped before. I'm not going to stop again. It has been a weird kind of day. I got rained on. My hair's kind of flat. It's cloudy and rainy outside, and I don't like that because it just reminds me of Nashville. Nashville's ugly. Sorry, Nashvillians. But I live in Atlanta. Atlanta's a beautiful place, so when it gets like this for days, it sucks. I feel like I'm stuck in Nashville. I really want to move to the beach, though. I want to move somewhere where, like, we can go to the beach every day or something like that. Or go once a week. I miss, like, living on the beach or close to it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Atlanta would be, like, the most beautiful place in the country if it just had a beach. 26 degrees, wow. Hey, Cottonfly, how are you doing, sweetheart? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some more music content. So if you guys have a song you guys might think I would sound good singing or trying to do in my own style, just leave it down in the comments, or maybe I'll do like a community thing where we can vote or leave an answer. I hope that hope I can find. I would really like to buy a house, but I don't know that I'm going to get to buy it. I don't know. I don't want to say that because I feel like if I say it, it's a limiting belief. But the way the housing market is, I just don't want to get stuck out in the middle of nowhere. I've never lived in the middle of nowhere except for that one time we lived in Middleburg, nowhere, Florida. I don't want to do that again. Thank you so much for the comment about my hair. I cut it. I had a asymmetrical bob, and then I let it grow out, and I cut it into a butterfly cut, which was kind of like an odd unicorn cut at the same time. And then I went red, blonde, and brunette with rainbow bangs, and I wanted something different after that, so I tried a mullet. And I cut my mullet a little bit weird, but also a little bit. I cut it so that it's a little bit shorter on this side than this side, because I didn't want to. I didn't want to give up the bob. I didn't want to give up the swoopy bangs, the curtain bangs, and at the same time, but I still wanted to like do something edgy, so that if I wanted to wear a mohawk or wear my mullet in a different way, I could. I don't know what it is about being obsessed with my hair. Like, I have a problem. I'm going to change it all the time. Like I said, this is like the longest I've ever had my hair one color in like 5 years. Your aura and chakras. Do I have anything blocked that I need to work on? Or is there a color my aura is? Yeah, you can always ask that kind of question. There's no problem in asking that kind of question. So, no question is stupid. And no question is taboo, honestly. But it's okay to ask. So, you only have blocks if you feel like you have blocks. Like, I tell my dad, you know, it doesn't matter. He's like, what number should we play tonight? It doesn't really matter what number you play, Dad, because we've already won. But if I were to say something else like, oh, play this number exactly because this number is going to win, or, don't play because we never win. We only always get 2 numbers. I'm just trying to show an example. Like, you saying or feeling or thinking that you don't have any blocks is just as easy as not winning the lottery, and not winning the lottery is just as easy as winning the lottery. But what does your inner compass tell you? I mean, I remember experiencing like feeling like I had writer's block, feeling like I was blocked. And then one day I was like, fudge this. This is too heavy. I'm going to just let it go. And I started telling myself I didn't have any blocks. Now I'm having epiphanies all the time. And I really should be writing them down because I have a lot of new song ideas. And a lot of ideas I need to project. But I don't, because I procrastinate, because I get too into work and blah, blah, blah. But what does Cottonfly feel like? I mean, do you feel like you have a block? And if you do feel like you have a block, do you feel like you can say, throw that to the wind and change the way you think and feel about it? Now, as far as your aura, I've always felt like there were some people that can see auras, just like the way the aura camera can. I've met them. I feel like some people can know what their aura color is. I feel like mine's rainbow black, and but it could be different on an aura camera too. So I feel like we can vibrate those different colors, just like how there's white noise, there's pink noise, there's brown noise, and music is pink noise, and the Poltergeist movie TV is white noise. But we can shuffle on it and we can talk about it and see what you need to know about blocks or chakras. So, and that could very well also be your aura color, a lavender blue. Let's just see what you need to know about it, Conflict. I think you're motivated to find out. But I also think that it's important for you to... Oh, it's okay, Daddy. You can turn the lights out. So I feel like I'm in head of a lot, but after you made that comment, to think so much trying to keep it simple. Yeah, keeping it simple, like not allowing yourself to get overcomplicated or make it any more difficult than it is. Like, oof. Yeah, try not to be in the 5 of Cups energy. So look at this test. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. Got all kinds of colors here. You know, as the wheel of life turns, you really decide for yourself. You know, I'm thinking that like right now in this time of my life, maybe my aura is just emerald green. But I feel it kind of slipping into purples and pinks because of the holiday, the Valentine holiday. But you definitely do a lot of thinking about this. And I feel like if you wake up in the morning and maybe feel it all around and explore what color or you might have that day, then that could just be, you know, you don't actually have to see it to feel something. I mean, that's how Stevie Wonder writes the best songs in the world. He doesn't have to see it to feel it. He doesn't have to see it to experience it. He doesn't have to see it to believe it. I always like to use him as an example when it comes to manifestation and getting what you want. I mean, I was born mostly deaf. I didn't know I could sing, and may never have known I could sing. My parents weren't able to give me the health care I needed when I was a child, so I get my ears fixed. So just think about, you know, if you are blocked and you think you have blocks, write it down so that you can go back and work through them and reprogram your brain. Because, like my mentor says, we're only born with two fears, and that's being dropped and loud noises. Everything else, you know, we're taught. Yeah, strobe show for sure. Anybody else watching the Mayfair Witches? Or is it just me? Anybody familiar with Anne Rice? Excuse me, her story, her books. Anybody familiar with the Mayfair Witches in the book itself? Cool, I have one of those cotton fly. It's packed. Everything's pretty much packed. But I'm going to be working on my Etsy store soon. And I'm going to be selling something called Organite. My friend and I made tons and tons of Organite to try to get the eclectic pressure in this house from the spirits to kind of calm down. And it worked. And we just have so much of it that we mostly gift it. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Etsy and open my Etsy shop back up, which is mostly a metaphysical and curiosity shop. I sell, like, I don't have anything up there now, but I sell things like sage and witches' burrs and graveyard dirt, things like that. And I know that sounds silly, but I just think it's so much fun. And then, of course, I make the metaphysical Organite pieces, or have made them. I want to keep making them, but it's so dangerous that I'm not really certain that I can continue to make them in the fashion that we used to. We don't really have the time to do it. So I figured I'll keep my favorite pieces. I've got my orgone generators that are electronic that you can plug into the wall, which I suggest you guys researching those and seeking them out for yourself. But I definitely want to go ahead and get as much organite that I've made out to the people. So I'm going to open my Etsy shop back up. And I got a couple of new tarot decks coming in. I've got the Golden Girls tarot deck coming in. And I also have another Liminal Space deck coming in, Oracle deck. So I'm really looking forward to using those. I'm really looking forward to my hair growing faster. So it's the Mayfair Witches, Mayflower, but it's the Mayfair, Mayfair. There's actually a miniseries that's on TV right now. I think it's AMC. I want to say it's AMC. Or maybe is it Hallmark or AMC? I don't know. But I'm an hardcore Anne Rice fan, so I get a little bit like disturbed when I'll watch a recreation of one of her books that gets turned into a movie and it wasn't just like the book. And I know that it's somebody's new and creative interpretation of her book, but it's so hard with the Mayfair Witches for me, but it was very easy. I didn't care about like the Queen of the Damned. I just thought that one was so badass, even if it didn't really correlate exactly to the way the books were. Hey, Nisha Queen, it's nice to see you, honey. Welcome back to the channel. Why is making organite dangerous? Because it's made out of polyester fiberglass resin. And you have to cure it in a special way with hardener. And you can't get it on your skin. You have to have a special mask for it. You've got to do it outside in the sun. It hardens only in the sun. You cannot bring it indoors. It will kill everybody. And I just feel like if I'm going to do any more organite, I'm going to put my time into making something bigger and better, like something that will help with the weather and the climate change, that kind of thing. Whereas these little tiny pieces of organites, these pyramids, these flat top pyramids, these pendants, these earrings, these pendulums that we've created, my friend Mike and I, they're personal and specific for, manifesting and cleansing your aura and cleansing your energy and your vortex and helping you be more on the receiving end than the wanting end of your manifestations. Go read about organite. It's pretty interesting. I was friends with, and still am in spirit, friends with Carl Hans Wells, who is an orgone scientist. He passed away in December of 2021. And I feel so bad because he called me and then I missed his phone call and went to call him back. And never heard from him again and didn't find out that he passed away until maybe this time last year around Valentine's Day because none of his family told me. But organite can be very dangerous to make. Now, once you have organite in your possession, if it's a piece of artwork like the stuff that I've made, it can be it's flammable. So you don't want to keep it in your car. You don't want to put it next to your fireplace. You don't want to burn a candle on it. You don't want to put it in the dryer. And you definitely don't want to put it in the pockets of your hoodies or jackets or purses because things will get lint will get stuck to it, and they're really just pieces that you want to put out for artwork around the house, where children and friends and pets won't eat it because they're so pretty. They look like candy. Okay, Nisha, sure.
Somebody else cook for you.
Hey, Ariana, how are you? All right, Nadine, right on. Well, and who knows? Maybe we'll channel the spirits of those ladies and the Golden Girls when we get the cards. One thing I always felt about myself was like I used to have dreams about the Winchester Mansion before I ever knew it was. So I thought maybe in a past life I was her. Hey Arcana, welcome back. Do I have a show nearby? Do you mean like, am I playing music in the background, or do you mean am I going to play music somewhere here in Atlanta or close to it? Yeah, I burn sage. I just don't burn it in the house like I used to because my dad's recovering from major surgery. I do want to start my own show on YouTube. I mean, this is kind of like a show already, but this was not my idea. Like, this was just something I started doing for fun. I haven't really projected my ideas because, I don't think you can use, I think it's the program OBS where you can like watch something with people in the live chat and be like in the little corner and they can see you and have a guest. Like, I would love to be able to do that kind of stuff on here. I don't know if you can do that kind of stuff on here. Or maybe you can when they give you more tools after you monetize. Oh, you're saying that your connection to seeing me, Nisha, is glitchy? I haven't even seen your question yet. I've been trying to find it. I mean, I know that it's about somebody. Maybe YouTube retracted it. Let me go back. And Nadine, I've missed your question completely. Didn't I? Can I ask what spirit thinks of me and specific persons see as a thing? Tarot, please can't stay away from your channel. Okay, spirit, what does Nadine need to know about that right now? There's some kind of movement going on. He likes it. Didn't you get this card the other day? You must be drawing your carriage in the right place or in the right way, going the right way. Staying in one state where, you're serving up good spiritual food to yourself instead of going in two directions. Okay, does Leia look up to you? Just trying to see if she's a trustworthy friend. Okay. Okay, let's see what you need to know right now. Arcana will get to you in 2 minutes. Yes, this person is definitely trustworthy. Okay, and they do look up to you. They look up to you because they feel like you've got all that in a bag of chips. They feel like, despite circumstances, that there's just something about you that's special, and they like that about you. How you're able to take care of yourself and be resilient. There might be some conflict, despite circumstances. There might even be some stuff that feels kind of sad and not comfortable. But this person does respect you in this 9 of Pentacles, whether they like it or not, whether you like it or not. I hope that helps, Nisha. Ariana, you should start a podcast. What would you start a podcast about? Arcana. Let's see what you need to know right now about Srinivasaral's confession. Confessing his loving feelings for you. Yep, see what happens when you change your energy field. Okay, puppy, I know you want Crampire. Just hold on a second, and I'll pick you up and put you up there. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. That's interesting. Yeah, it shows the 3 of Cups reunion. It shows the abandonment. It shows that three of swords. That's all behind you guys now. That's in the past. Okay, it's changed now. It'll stay good too. Especially if you're serving and feeling up your emotions and being good, thoughtful about it. Is it death? What? Good night, Ariana. Sweet dreams, honey. Let's talk more about your podcast one day. Nisha, why do I never talk about my love life? Because I don't want to mangle your mind. Bye, Nadine. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope that you have a good night. Sweet dreams, honey. But yeah, so I just don't talk about it because no one asked me about it, and then like what, It's quite the opposite. In my head, it's very interesting though. In my head, I'm married to the man of my dreams. And I'm completely complacent with that. Because what you imagine today is your future tomorrow. Isn't that what they tell you when you go to Epcot Center? And they're right. I like how Epcot Center has this whole Neville Goddard feel to it. Hey, Michael. Thanks so much for showing up. How are you tonight? Arcana. Yes. You're next. I'm so sorry. I'm sleepy. Hey, Arcana, let's see what you need to know right now about that. You want oracle cards. That's right. Let me get them. Spirit, what does patient and kind and loving Arcana need to know right now about this person's feelings for them and their confession for them? What does Arcana need to know about that right now? Confess his feelings for me. Serenus Rod confess his feelings for you. You mean, will he confess his feelings for you? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to ask? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. This live is probably going to get a copyright claim because I'm listening to music on my phone because the silence is deafening. So a magician is only good as their tools, Arcana. Do you want this person to confess their feelings for you? Do you want this person to come forward to you? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. And this person wants you to give them direction. So start doing it. Because your best tool is your imagination. Your best tool is your mind. Okay? Got it? This person will confess their feelings for you. They will. But are you imagining it? Are you imagining what they would say to you? You're imagining how it might be? Are you allowing this person to show up unexpectedly? Are you allowing the universe to surprise you? Oh, good, Michael. I'm glad you made it home. It's awesome. I made it home too. I actually barely left today, and then when I did, it poured down rain on my hair. And I was not a happy bunny. It was not easy being green at that moment. But yeah, Nisha, it's pretty much the opposite. Yeah, it's so shitty here in Atlanta today. I almost thought I was in Nashville. So you were talking about Chicago, right? Because you're like from Chicago. After what you said about not wanting to go back, I remembered that my cousin in Cyprus had told me that he met a girl in Cyprus who was from Chicago. And she had gone there to look at properties and real estate. They exchanged numbers, but she never called him back. Of course, I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks about it. Maybe she's called him by now, but are girls from Chicago nice? Just wondering. Would you like an energy update, Michael? Oh, no, you're not interrupting at all. Let's get you an energy update. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about right now, Michael. Do you guys think it's weird my channel is named after a color? Okay, here's what you need to know. Money, money, bitch, sluts, bitch. I feel like Spirit's letting you know that you're going to come into some money, something that's going to help you become more financially secure. And Spirit might also be saying, that it's going to be easier for you to make some money here soon. I think she did her energy update. I did an energy update for her about a friend. I did it. Please, YouTube, don't cancel me. Pardon my French. That's what the card said. It's what the card said. So what are you up to tonight, Michael? Cool. Thank you. I had a bad hair day, but now it's better. I was saying to some other people who came by to chat several times that I wish that YouTube had the option to let people who are in the live chat like have their default like lit picture literally be them on their webcam, so you could at least see their faces or something to that effect. I mean, maybe not chat back with their voice, or even chat back with their voice if you allowed it. Maybe they do at some point. I don't know. Thursday is always really quiet here on YouTube. But at least there's been several people tonight. Like, I've spent several Thursdays, no one shows up. Tarot card readings make it feel like it's Halloween. Well, that is my birthday, so every day should be my birthday. You know that. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back. Yes, I am a Halloween baby. Born on a full moon Sunday. I know, weird. On the beach. I love Halloween too. I used to love 4th of July, but then I grew up. I used to love Christmas, but then everybody got cancer on Christmas. But I still have the whole dream of rekindling the Christmas thing and having better Christmases and happier Christmases without cancers and that horrible disease. I'd have to say that I really like New Year's Eve. It's a lot of fun, even if you're just by yourself or with a friend or family. I find it to be fun because everybody anywhere, no matter where you go, even if it's online, they're happy and want to be cheerful and awesome. St. Patrick's Day is just silly to me. But yeah, Halloween is awesome. Thanksgiving is a lot of fun to make fun of. But I do love Christmas. But I think that Christmas is spookier than Halloween. And that's from someone who's had mostly a goth lifestyle all her life. Okay. I know, like Cinco de Mayo is not a holiday either. So I feel like Christmas can be spookier than Halloween because there's just something about Christmas and New Year's and the stress of it for people where they start to forget what it's really about. Um, and I've just experienced that people get moodier, meaner, greedier, more aggressive, more withdrawn. There's just something about it that creeps me out. Then New Year's comes and everyone's so excited because they're ready to drink after all that stupid stress that they could have avoided. They just have fun with what they're doing. I like Easter. I think I think it's fun to dress the dogs up like bunnies. I like that whole Ostada story with spring coming in. Um, yeah, I really like the pagan holidays, and I like how a lot of the pagan holidays, tie in with a lot of these interesting fables like Christmas and Halloween, and that we have worldwide to entertain us. That are really just traditional to, the four seasons. Yeah, I dress my dogs up like bunnies. I dress my dogs up like Santa and Mrs. Claus, like elves, like deers. I also like to dress my dogs up as jokers and jesters, clowns, um, it, and all three forms, and Georgie from the movie It. I've got lots of dog costumes, dragons, unicorns. I have bats. I mean, I have all kinds of costumes for my dogs. I've gone all out, okay? I got problems. Hold on one second. Baby. Baby, you want to be my bunny? You want to be my bunny? So, it gets quite cold for a Chihuahua this time of year. And sometimes it can still be quite cold in the morning when I take them for their walks during Easter. But yeah, this is their little, they all have a bunny hat. And my dad was like, oh, we should get baby Gypsy a hut. Excuse me. So I went looking for the huts that we have, which they're from Thrills and Chills, and they're these sugar skull huts, pet beds. But I can't find a third one anywhere. So I started noticing the ones that are on Amazon just to look. They have a strawberry, a pineapple, a Winnie the Pooh honey pot, lots of cute stuff. But I'm gonna keep shopping because I need one. I need to be creative. Like I might need to just make my own. Yep, the dogs all have a bunny hat. So go ahead and get on Amazon and look for that bunny hat. Okay. Amazon has some pretty interesting things for pets. Let me see if I can get a picture of this Winnie the Pooh honey pot pet bed. Could you just imagine? I might have to turn down my phone a little bit. Hold on. Could you just imagine a chihuahua walking out of that? It's so cute. But the one that I really liked, well, they have them for, this one was so cute. They have them for hamsters and gerbils, but they also have them for dogs. It's like a little strawberry. Oops, it disappeared. I guess Spirit's saying no strawberry. Here's the pineapple. Shopping with Stormy. Amazon actually told me I didn't have enough followers on YouTube to be somebody that does reviews on YouTube for them, which I felt was sad because I've spent so much money at Amazon. It's like ridiculous. I should just cancel my subscription and I should just never shop again in my whole life. I shouldn't be allowed to shop. All I buy are trees and pet stuff and hair. I finally told my friends, please stop allowing me to buy trees and hair and pet stuff. You'd think it would be clothes. But you know, what's a girl who has all the clothes she wants and all the shoes she wants supposed to buy next? What is she gonna want next? I do love this pineapple though. It's just so cute. What is feeling or hearing spirit like? It kind of makes you feel crazy when you first realize it because you're like, am I talking to myself? Or, you know, and I think that once I realized that I needed to trust what was going on with my receiving it, I felt more comfortable being who I am on the inside. I didn't, you know, I realized that it wasn't. I realized the difference between my own negative talk and spirit guiding me through my inner compass. They have this cactus one. Um, oh my God. I might have to buy this one right now. Okay, so here's one of the unicorn ones they have, but it's just too ridiculously expensive. Oh, come on now, Amazon. Amazon's being rude. Hold on. So to get it for your hamster, it's $15, $16, but to get it for your dog, it's like 56. I don't know if you can see the two little unicorn ones, pink and white. I really want to get one of these for baby Gypsy. It probably won't matter because they'll probably all just get in it anyways, but well, this was about tarot cards though, and we're just talking dog beds and hats. I know the pink one's so cute. They even have one that's a bat, a big black bat. Let's see if I can find it. They have one that's a lobster. It's hilarious. Wait, whose channel handle out loud? Who, Peachy Puppies? My dogs do have a YouTube, by the way. It's called Peachy Puppies. Ruby's on there with her paws and all dressed up. My God, this is so cute. So cute. For a little puppy. Precious. Oh my God, here's a heart-shaped one. And it's so gothic, it's gray. It's cute. Yep, Peachy Puppies is spelled Peach, like a peach, and then I. So it's like peachy, but with an I, because they're Chihuahuas, and we're from Georgia. So Peachy Puppies, PEACHIPUPPIES, Peachy Puppies. And mostly it's just like, Ruby singing on holidays about what we're going to eat next. I couldn't believe my dog got like 1.7K views for her "What Will We Eat for Christmas" song. I mean, it's just me singing silly, like, because I write my dog songs all the time. I should probably start that as a gig on Fiverr. I've written a whole album for my dogs. I really need to record it. Because for some reason, like, when they were puppies, they were scared of everything. And one of them still is. And the only thing that helped them, like, get through their fears is singing to them and singing songs about what they needed to learn and what they needed to know about. Ruby, though, she's smart as a whippersnapper. Cotton candy spray on yourself? Do you mean like the perfume? Yeah, that's what I use too. I love that smell. And I love cotton candy. Cotton fly. Cotton candy cane. Bunny hand. What's my favorite horror movie? Well, let me even see if this movie's even still considered horror. Like, when you say horror, what do you mean? Like Saw, where they're cutting their body parts off to get free? Or like... God, there's so many. I couldn't even. Yeah, I guess you're right. That Candyman one really fucked me up. Pardon my French. And then, of course, it really fucks me up. Please don't cancel me, YouTube. But oh God, I would have nightmares. I would quite literally have nightmares though about Freddy Krueger. I would have to put that. Those are the top three that, you know. But if you're talking about gothic horror, then we're going to start talking about Dracula films and vampire films and werewolf films, because I prefer that kind of stuff opposed to like, hey, we're going to cut. And then if I want to laugh, I'll just watch Scream, or like the parodies of Scream. Oh my God, and Last House on the Left really freaks me out. Yeah, about Chicago. Yeah, we talked about Cabrini Green and the Candyman. It's scary. You know, I don't think Atlanta has any urban legends, and if I do, I missed them growing up. It is old school. AOL, AIM. Love it. I've actually never been to Chicago, Michael. I just, I bet I told you my friend Molly's in aviation, so we've talked about Chicago before. And then my cousin on the Greek island of Cyprus met a girl from Chicago recently. Do you guys remember when you could just copy and paste something someone typed in on the internet and put it up in your browser, copy paste it, and then like get rid of like the last little bits of like the last part after the last slash, just delete it, and then it would put you into their documents on their computer. Do any of you remember that? Man, I had so much fun getting in y'all's computers that way when I was a kid. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, ASL, 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 stop sign and yield. Yeah, I'm pretty glad. I'm pretty happy they fixed all that. Windows, thanks a lot. Hopefully no one stole my fat girl pics. So I auditioned for The Voice yesterday. Third time is not a charm. They told me to keep working. They never really tell me what to keep working on. So I worked on not being annoyed. I worked on not reacting. I worked on not giving a fudge. I had no idea that YouTube used to be a dating site. Like when? But I also remember I used to have an inbox, so when it disappeared. Thank God. The thing used to be full all the time, and I don't even know why. Thank you. It was my third audition. And then I went ahead and submitted some more videos. I guess I just do it for fun. I guess I just find the humor in them telling me I'm not what they're looking for. YouTube is still considered a dating site. Like, okay. I was a bad girl today. I ate some M&Ms. M&M's, and I ate some potato chips. And I don't usually eat like that. I was just having a moment. Or maybe it was just the munchies. But it was only just a couple chips, because one thing I use potato chips for is to improve my vocals and soothe my throat after talking a lot, especially if I'm recording the voiceovers for my YouTube shorts, which I've been doing a lot of, because I'm getting 100% engagement on my videos. So I figured I would just start jumping back into doing like long form contents for tarot cards and music, and shorts, sharing bits and pieces of them in shorts. Oh, always the Lay's Classic in the yellow bag. I really love salt and vinegar, but I don't like to walk around with pickle breath. So, and even though I brush my teeth 3 times a day, like it's just, there's something about salt and vinegar that I can't get rid of that smell in my mouth. Oh, I gotta go to the dentist. I lost my new flipper, so I haven't been able to wear it on my lives or any or even on my auditions. I'm just like, don't care. It is strong, just like garlic. Very strong, the salt and vinegar combination. Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned here soon. So, have you ever noticed that when you do a live on Thursday nights, or you post something, that it's super dead on YouTube? Or is it just me? Yeah, I've noticed it. I've noticed that Thursday nights on YouTube, maybe it's because it's just right before the weekend, so everybody's already out. Yeah, you're right. But I also notice it's slow at work on Thursdays. Maybe it's just the way I'm thinking about Thursdays. Dan, do you want a soup or a pie with your therapy? That one with the soup again.
I didn't know sleep yet.
I don't think you ran cotton fly off. She could have fallen asleep for all we know. What, dear? A little bit, not too much. Okay.
20 or 30 pieces.
20 or 30 pieces, just a little handful, Dad. Careful.
Okay.
It's gluten-free, but that doesn't mean that you can eat a lot of it. Are you hungry? Like, if you're going to eat that, top a little bit of yogurt. We do. We have 2 of them. So there's a plant-based vanilla yogurt on the doors. You open it up right there. And then there's a coconut one. Well, no, I mean, I haven't noticed that at all. Well, I just noticed that Thursdays are like this. It has nothing to do with you. You could be my friend Liz, you could be Molly, you could be Nikki, and we'd still be here chatting. But I just noticed in general that Thursday is slow for tarot cards. Thursday is slow for grief counseling. Thursday is slow. It's not you. So I bet you $1 million, Michael, if I go out of here and I get on ChatGPT and I ask ChatGPT to give me a better title for this, so I'll have more people find me organically, it'll give me a new title. I'll put the title in and there'll be more people showing up. But I just think I'm too lazy to do it. I've been working all day. Ugh. I've gotten nowhere with it. Dad, take it back to the baker's rack, please.
I thought I'm gonna put something in the earbud.
Okay, but just a few pieces now. You can't overdo it.
It's on the clock. I don't sleep yet.
That's because you keep eating. So should I change the title? Let's see what ChatGPT says.
There's a lot to watch on TV these days. Problem is, most streaming options are incredibly pricey, and you'll end up paying for the local channels you can get for free. Luckily, there's a solution. Sling is only $40 a month, and you get awesome stuff like sports, news, and today's hottest TV for half of what the other guys cost. If you already get free locals with an antenna, now you can easily add the channels you're missing with Sling. It's the TV you love for a price you love. Visit Sling. To learn more.
Attention, women diagnosed with ovarian cancer. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with ovarian cancer and regularly use baby powder or shower-to-shower products, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Johnson & Johnson.
I am very tired. I've been awake since the butt crack of dawn, and I'm giving my father therapy every 10 hours to save his life, and I'm helping him, thrive, and he's doing great. Thank God. And it's exhausting because I also have to still work. And the schedule they have him on for his therapy is like ridiculous. It should be every 12 hours, not every 10 hours. Because what happens is we just end up getting in this vicious cycle of no sleep. And everything is different every day. We can't stick on our cycle. So now, it's like I'll wake up I'll go to sleep. Like he has to have therapy at 1 a.m. So, I'll help him with that, and then I'll probably go to sleep about 2, and then I'll probably wake up about 8, work for a little bit, go back to getting ready for another therapy session, and then I have to keep working, because I want to make sure that we have food on the table.
You're good. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let me tweet.
It's different because your therapy, when your body says eat. Okay? Here's the yogurt. Here's the honey.
No honey in. I want honey in, but if it's not good because of what I got this trouble.
You can have a little drop of it, okay? It's not gonna kill you. You'll live. God bless you too, honey. I'm not sure where everybody is tonight, but hopefully they'll come back soon. I'm gonna stick around for a little while longer because there's no point in me hanging up the phone when there might be people who might still want a reading, who come in, and I've got to be up for a couple more hours. I am hoping to find some more work. So I went ahead and signed up to Backstage to get voiceover jobs. Hopefully that'll be something that will help us here, and as well as I think I told you about Survey Junkie. Survey Junkie, I mean, I think it's good if you want to just make an extra 10-15 bucks a week. It can really help, but you have to spend a lot of time if you have that boredom free time in your life to even make a little bit of cash like that every week, I feel. And I don't really particularly like to really focus in too much on Survey Junkie because I can just spend all day doing nothing, getting stuck on it. But if I need a couple extra bucks, I'll definitely go do those surveys and be like, phew. Hey, Mariah, welcome back to the channel. How are you tonight? Hi, you'd like to know how your music's going that you'd like to make in the future? I would so love to hear it. Do you want a tarot card or an oracle card, sweetheart? Want a tarot card? Okay, sure. Let's see what you need to know about your music right now, Mariah. Spirit, what does Mariah need to know right now about the music they're going to make in the future? What do they need to know about that right now? So I feel like what Spirit needs you to know is that despite all circumstances, despite all logic, you're going to do really well, especially being a solo artist, being an independent artist, and really getting into what feels right from the heart. So I hope that helps. You'll do great, especially if it's something you have fun doing. Yeah, my alarm. Ding dong. Yes, of course you're going to do well, especially because you're going to imagine it. You're going to imagine doing well. You've got to do the work, though. Cards can't do it for you. But yeah, running a household is a lot, Michael. Like, I mean, I wish I had more family members here to help. Or more friends in the area to help out. All my friends are in Nashville and Los Angeles, or London, or in on the Greek island of Cyprus, or Boston. I have friends here, but they're just not here. Or they're always on the road with their music. Or they live 50 miles away from me because they live 10 miles south of the city or 20 miles south of the airport. And my car's like 30 years old. Not by choice. I'm really hoping to change that, though, this year, Michael. Like, I'm really hoping that, you know,
I hope you break a leg.
really hoping that, you know, Dad and I can step into 2023 a little bit here soon.
Doesn't mean honey sweet.
Yeah, it is. It has the S in it. It's pretty. It's sweetened pretty naturally. Was that a cow? What are you watching, Dad? Or was that a horse?
Texans.
Texans.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Slim. Where'd you come from?
Gosh, her dress is so pretty.
Do you work around here? Since when?
This afternoon. Hey, you know, you got some big red
Listen, if you'd been bounced around on your ear in the back of this thing as much as I have, at least you'd have as a dirty face.
How come you did that?
Well, it's a long story. But them hitch these horses give them a good rub down.
Yes, you belong here?
Yes, I'm like him.
Oh, It's a funny name for a girl. How'd you happen to get a nickname like that? Well, it's not a nickname. It's a title. Oh, kind of a mean.
I guess YouTube is not pushing this content out into the algorithm. We have sat here for 20 minutes and only one person came by. Maybe even sat here for 30 minutes and only one person came by. I tried to use ChatGPT. They just want $20 out of me. So it means that they're like really overloaded in capacity right now, possibly at this time of night. We're experiencing exceptionally high demand. Please hang tight. I've tried to use ChatGPT several times this week, and it's just not working right.
Skin as alive as you are, don't settle for silver. Harness the power of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins to smooth, heal, and moisturize your dry skin. Gold Bond, champion your skin. I purchased a house and was told that it cleaned, and it wasn't.
Right away, I knew there was a problem because it was leaking, and we navigated it all.
I went to Angie.
I typed in order here.
Cleaners, garage.
Interior painting.
I typed in crown molding.
Exterior painting.
For whatever project you need, there's an option. I still walked in my house, and I'm like, you got a home project? Get started at Angie.com today.
What are you doing? I gotta hit the bathroom right now. Dead-in-law's prostate has you going BREAKUP. Yeah. They have to ask your urologist about the urolith system. Urolith is an outpatient procedure.
What, Daddy?
It opens the channel to increase flow. It can help you make your bladder get fast symptom relief while preserving.
No, this one.
Is your man impression on the boy?
Sorry, I was doing some research on alternatives for ChatGPT. But hey, look at that. Sitting here for 30 minutes and someone shows up. Hey, Summer, how are you tonight? Thank you so much, Michael, for hanging out tonight. Chat, G is in God, P is in P, T is in Tom. It's an AI program that helped me get unstuck with some of my titles in regards to pushing them back out. Like, I think I sat here for almost 30 minutes last week, the same title, and then I went to ChatGPT to ask them what a better title would be for a live tarot reading video on YouTube, and it gave me the title for this particular video, which is like the only time I've really used ChatGPT to try to do something that's not organic. Yes, Summer, I'm still doing free energy updates. Pardon me, my nose is itchy.
Because you're a witch.
Dad, my nose is not itchy because I'm a witch.
Just kidding.
I'm not a witch, I'm your kid. Ooh, so let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now, Summer, about that. About your future love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Summer. I love the color emerald green too. I'm having a hard time getting rid of it. Like I'd really like to go back to black. Rainbow black. I've even been thinking about going to purple or doing a color melt from emerald green to purple to hot pink. So, Spirit, what does Summer need to know right now? What does Summer need to know right now about future love? About her future love?
Be ready for whatever life throws your way. Dial provides a hard-working clean, but is gentle to skin with its Skin Smart Complex and 3 moisturizers. Leave your skin feeling fresh and
Dad,
nothing cleans like Dial.
can you turn it down a little bit?
Why not? Your sun's coming on.
Thanks.
That woman's
Too purple for Mardi Gras? What would be really cool is if I could get that color melt down and figure it out, how to go from, how to do the 3 color melt. Oh my God, Krispy Kreme. I want a Krispy Kreme donut. Can't believe they closed down the original Krispy Kreme here in Atlanta. That thing been here for 100 years. I'll think about it, Summer. So what do you need to know right now about your future love? Sensitive, deep, caring, nurturing. All those wonderful, yummy things that you want it to be as well. In this Queen of Cups. So stay in that energy field, that frequency, in that vortex that you want to be in. It's making you feel calm. You see how she's just sitting there on her pedestal, basking in all her glory in the sun. She's got that cup of love that she's giving to herself, that she's drinking from, that she's offering to others. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, I'm so jelly, Michael. So I feel like what Spirit wants you to know is that you have a lot to offer, and someone may be offering you their cup of love very soon in the not too distant future.
Now, I want you to know that in this stage of pregnancy, it's perfectly normal to experience an increase in constipation, flatulence.
Spirit, what does Sharma need to know right now about current feelings, next action? So that's 2 questions. What's more important to you, their next actions or their feelings? Person you met. So that's what I'm telling you, is that whoever it is in regards to future love, they're going to be a sensitive person. Going to be a caring person, a loving person, and have, a lot to offer you. That's what you need to know, Summer. What do you mean name, honey? What do you mean name, Summer? What do you want your future love to be like? How are you imagining it, Summer? Have you thought about it? How would this person be treating you? How would you be feeling? Are you there? Okay, good. So basically what I'm saying is take some time to really think about what you want, because what Spirit's trying to tell you in regards to, your future love is that they're going to be sensitive towards your feelings and emotions and the things that you want as well. Yes, devoted to you. Yes. Especially if that's what you want. Especially if that's what you want. I guess Abha Sharma left in regards to current feelings and next actions. I mean, I'm only doing one card, one question for one subscription. If you're already subbed to the channel, please like. If you're still there, think about what questions are more important to you, their next actions or their current feelings. Or you get a paid general reading for as low as $6 for 6 cards to try to get more of an idea of what's going on. I don't think they're there anymore, though. Especially if that's what you want, Summer. Yes, yes. And they'll be very sensitive about those things. Those things will be meaningful to them, especially if that's what you want. But you have to believe. You have to believe in it. Because Spirit's not going to do it for you on their own. I mean, Spirit will help. Spirit's doing things for you behind the scenes, yes. But tarot cards won't do it for you. They can only tell you what you need to know. They can only give you the roadmap. You have to do the work so that Spirit knows what you want, so that you're not putting everything on pause. You want to be married, you want to be someone's wife, start thinking about what it's going to be like. Start thinking about who you would be if you were somebody's wife. How would you be thinking? How would you be feeling? How would you be acting? What would you be telling yourself? Yeah, and those are all great qualities, and you can have that. You really can. Especially if you don't have any limiting beliefs in regards to feeling like or having resistance in regards to being like or feeling like everyone's like that already. Because they're not. But at the same time, you have to be loyal to what you want. Like, you can't be like, okay, I like this guy or I like this girl, and I really want to dedicate my time to their friendship, and then turn around and be like on Tinder or Bumble or whatever those apps are, looking for self-gratification. That's just going to make you unhappy at the end of the day. If you really love someone, you'll stay loyal to the idea that you are already married. Even if you're not, you'll stay loyal to the idea that you are in that vortex that you want to be in regards to being married. You might find a ring that's your favorite ring, or buy one that you wear on your wedding finger that reminds you of your loyalty to being a wife or a husband or a better friend or a better, a partner, lover, daughter, son, mother, father. Yeah, I've never used dating apps. I'll be right back. I've always just met people organically. It can be very difficult to meet people organically in 2023. And then when you do meet somebody, online, you have to put up with the people that are around them all the time that might, God only know what influenced them to get off their journey or their path towards you. I get really frustrated seeing that with people. Lots of conflict and competition. I love talking to you too, honey. Stay right there. I need to go get a drink. I need some water. I'll be right back. And I got some more tips on that marriage stuff. Good girl. Hey. Excuse me, Ruby Doo. So yeah, like I was saying, even if you haven't met the person yet, and if you have, make sure that you're staying on and in your timeline with them and finding out and exploring your feelings in regards to them, because one of the ways that we manifest what we want quicker is to really be in that state that we already have received it. I used to think that that was so crazy. I used to think that I was just kidding myself or not being realistic. But then when I sat back and I thought about how much I'd already given it to myself by learning how to play guitar and learning, how to be a better singer, by learning how to control my voice and, taking care of my voice despite having, some issues with smoking because my mom smoked in the womb while I was in the womb with her, or in her womb. So I had some addiction problems with cigarettes throughout my life, which I've mostly, completely, I feel like I've completely been successful in achieving not being addicted to them anymore. I do still vape CBD though. I've never really been into vaping nicotine nor a heavy smoker. But I really wanted to tell you that because I think that the more that we persist in a reality of what we want and an assumption, it will come to us. Like I don't know if you've seen any of my music on the channel, but I've auditioned and been successful in many auditions, whether it was music or acting, and I've also been told multiple times, you're not what we're looking for. Work harder. Okay, I'll do that. This is called the voice or the look. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you talked to Daniel and you told him about cheating on him. So you were honest about something that you felt like he needed to know, and that's okay. You shouldn't cheat on people because it's like cheating on yourself. But you know that. And at least you had, at least you have, or you can know that you've become a better version of yourself just by talking to him about it and admitting it. Okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter if he blocked you. You can get him to unblock him. I texted a guy once and didn't know it was his phone number. And he blocked me on Instagram. What a big fucking baby. You're 54 years old, Dave Navarro. Stop. Just fucking stop. But at the end of the day, what if he didn't block me? I'm not going to hold it against him either. I had no idea who I was texting. I was in a death class with him. And, I just don't really understand why people do that. But you know what? It really does reflect our feelings and thoughts about things. Like just prior to that happening, 2 weeks before that, my friend Molly was saying, something silly like about how she was sorry that she was going to get blocked by her specific person, blah, 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 blah. So I sat around and worried about that for her as well. And then my thoughts created it in my own reality because I sat around worrying about it, someone else. And then maybe somewhere subconsciously, I was like, man, I'd hate to be blocked by people. And I don't get online to hurt people. But knowing that this person that blocked me is a bless you, doggy, is somebody that will orbit you, or somebody they're curious about while catfishing. Their catfisher was also disturbing Because, on Instagram and social media, it's so easy for someone to just block you, make you think one thing, and then turn around and catfish you and orbit you without you knowing. And nobody calls that being a stalker. Yet you accidentally text somebody because their number shows up in your vortex because you're in a class with them. So what? I should be able to talk to anybody in my class that's taking the same class, educational class as me. It doesn't matter who they are. So in your situation, oh, you can't hear me? Fuck. Why is that happening? Can you hear me now?
In the Chinese balloon.
It's not the Chinese balloon, Dad. Jesus. Hi, Panil. Welcome to the channel. What can you expect from Ishan in your love life as we are in no contact from the last 5 days? A vision. This person gives you some kind of vision. Stick with it. Take hold now. So what? You haven't talked in 5 days. Change the way you think and feel about it. Draw that person back in with your thoughts and your imagination. They like you. So he said, we want 2 different things, and he stopped answering me, and I really like him. So what is it that he thinks you want? Did you tell him what you want? Do you know what you want, Summer? I was just complaining about people who block people. I think it's so rude. It's so wrong. Did you tell him what you wanted? A relationship? And then he said you want 2 different things? He lied. He wants a relationship too. I don't care if he says, don't ever darken my doorstep again. He wants a relationship with you. I only say that because you're desiring it. You're desiring it because it would make you feel better, because it's something that you want. And then you reflect that to him. And there's something in him though that you're picking up on. There's something in him that you're feeling that that this person wants that. Maybe it's not. Maybe they think it's not with you, but it's definitely with somebody. So you pick up on that. So you tell them what you want. So did you ask how they wanted to operate around that? He just said you guys want 2 different things. Did you ask him what he wanted? I hate when people don't tell you anything. You just disregard your feelings completely. Like you're not a soul, or like you don't have any feelings. So you didn't ask him what he wanted. Well, that's a bummer. Have you thought of going to see? Can you just go see him and ask? So, Dad, you want soup, right, with your therapy?
Mm-hmm.
You want soup with your therapy, not a pie?
I'm not hungry, but I eat a little soup. No,
Okay, so what kind of soup? You want something fresh with a little bit of gluten-free pasta and vegetables? Or you want like a canned soup?
I don't want to eat too much, I'm afraid.
Okay, you can't be afraid to eat. You can't be afraid to eat.
Yeah, but I already ate for the night.
I know, but you...
Very small candy pills.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, you really might not have knew what he meant. How do you know this person blocked you? We want 2 different things in life. So they know you want to get married. So I guess they block you because you go to their social media and you or you don't hear back from them in text. It's like, what is it that's telling you that, you're blocked? Come over here. Come over here. Come give me a hug. Come. Yeah, come here. Come give me a kiss, kiss, kiss. Okay, so what did he mean by we want two different things in life? Exactly what he said. Guys are pretty simple. They're not a crossword puzzle in the New York Times, okay? Can you go see this person? Ask them themselves, and tell them that you've been thinking about what they said and you want to understand it better? Can you do that at all? Yeah, I'm sorry. You can fix it, but the more resistance you have against it, the harder it's going to be. Can you go see this person and be face to face with them? Can you get a voice text to them? Just because you can't find their Facebook page doesn't mean you're blocked. They might have had a falling out with someone or just don't like Facebook and decided to deactivate, to take a break. Okay, so you can get a hold of them on FaceTime? Because, if you could get face to face and off the screen with them, it takes 100 hours of face to face physical time with someone just to build the first layer of trust. Not everybody's like that. I think you can meet someone the first time and build the first layer of trust, because I have experienced that. But statistics say, and many relationship mentors say as well, I would go to him, use your voice, not text. Let the person hear the emotion in your voice, and ask them if they could explain what he meant by, you both want two different things. So if there's anybody in the chat left, I'm going to be closing out the chat in about 10 minutes, closing down paid readings. Hey, Summer, welcome back. I think it's interesting that it's showing you not in the chat. Are you still there? Okay. You know, darling, I don't know. But I'd follow your inner compass on that. I just hate that you feel like he's blocked you. I'm going to check and see what Spirit says about the blocking thing. Spirit, did her friend deactivate his Facebook? Because when you can't find it, it's usually deactivated and you're not blocked. If you can't find him on FaceTime, where he used to be, or send a message or anything, he just might be deactivated right now. Sometimes people don't realize that you can still use Messenger despite being deactivated. So he's see, he hasn't blocked you. He's just abandoned Facebook for right now. He'll be back. Okay, he'll be back when he's feeling better. He's not a happy bunny right now in that Five of Pentacles. And that's not your fault. All right? Hey, Jennifer, welcome back to the chat. How are you? Sure, let's do an energy update for you right now. Do you want tarot cards or oracle cards? So, Summer, here's your homework. Imagine what you want with this person as often as you can when it feels yummy. Completely reject any resistances you're having. You know, I do in-depth mentoring sessions. I do grief counseling. I do in-depth readings, and general ones too. You can fix this. Please don't feel hopeless. Spirit, what does Jennifer need to know in regards to energy updates in her vortex? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. So you must be really working on your strict mental diet. This card's all about good luck. It's all about having all that in a bag of chips. You must be really putting energy into the things in regards to serving yourself with the feelings and emotions that serve you. Putting yourself first. This is a very good card to get. So this is the 10 of Pentacles in your energy vortex right now, Jennifer. And that's what you need to know. It's pretty clear saying that you need to continue whatever it is that you're doing in regards to working on your self-concept, especially. So for an in-depth reading on you and Daniel, you can get 20 cards for $20, Summer. And you can do that whenever you're ready, tonight or tomorrow, this weekend. You can also email me. The email is in the description. We could do a private one. Or we could just do it here anytime you're ready. But yeah, so I think that is what you need to be doing, is thinking about, staying resilient, positive. Even if you don't have a great day and you're not feeling so positive, just try to stay out of feeling whatever about it. Because when you start feeling whatever happens, you get into a state that you don't want to be in, where you start expecting that from everyone and everything. I feel like whenever you feel you might need an in-depth reading will be the time. And really think about the questions that you want to go in depth about, because it is 20 cards, and And anytime you want to do another in-depth that feels right is when you should do it, Jennifer. Yeah, so whenever you guys feel ready, like, and feel right, you want to, if you're saying anything about hanging low for a little while, then yeah, just do that. Do that tonight if you need to. And, just make sure that when you're going to bed, you're feeling in that state where you have what you want. So that when you get into your akin to state to sleep feelings, when you can feel like you got everything that you want. Because when you fall asleep feeling like that, you wake up feeling better. Doing this self-soothing thing if you feel like you're not getting what you want helps. But also getting out of the feeling of wanting and going with the flow, like I've said before, of receiving helps. Okay, Summer, whenever you're ready. Yeah, for now, if it's in regards to your specific person, which I know we've been doing some readings on, Jennifer. And I mean, and even if you have other questions that you want to go in depth about, think about those as well. Because sometimes by thinking about those questions and thinking about different ways you can ask them, really helps to enlighten you as you feed yourself the spiritual food that helps you get by hour to hour, day to day, staying on your strict mental diet so that you can be stable and get what you want instead of putting everything on pause by not knowing what you want next. Well, okay, am I gonna do that just by... Sorry, my computer froze up. So, okay, I'm gonna do that. Just lay low for now and question, does he think I'm gonna meet someone else or gonna? You mean like you just want to know if he's gonna meet some... You want to know if he wants to know if you're gonna meet someone, like if he's thinking about you meeting somebody else. Have you been feeling like that? Because if you're picking up on that, it's probably true. Spirit, what does she need to know about that? So those cards fell across the room and are face down, so I'm not even going to worry about them. They're obviously cards that don't need to be in there right now. So yeah, he does think about it from time to time. The Star card, he does wonder about it. I think the general feeling that you're feeling is, yeah, this person does wonder about that, for sure. Because you also wonder about it. Do you want to meet someone else? You probably will meet someone else. 99.9% of the time. Then when we do meet someone else and we start giving them our attention, the person that we want comes back. And even people we don't want come back. Do I live in Louisiana? No, I don't. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an ATLian. So stop the crazy talk. You're not crazy because you feel connected to someone. The reason that you feel that way is because energy is everything. Einstein proved it. You feel crazy because you're somewhere in your conditioning, you've been conditioned to think that that's crazy by someone or something. Society, your friends, maybe your family members. And they don't mean to do it to you because they're brainwashed as well. But when you start breaking away from brainwashing, like in regards to the stuff you're telling yourself about, I think I'm going crazy because I feel like we're connected. Like, you're not crazy because you feel that with somebody. That is a genuine feeling that people feel. It doesn't matter if it's somebody who's not a celebrity or is a celebrity. It doesn't matter if it's someone on the other side of the world or next door. It doesn't matter if you've met the person face to face or not. We are connected by energy. Hey Maria, welcome to the chat. How are you, honey? So I was thinking about that M&M commercial today, Maria, and that actress Maya, who's like changing the name of M&Ms to M&Ias or something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that with the name Maria, because it's my middle name. And then I had to go and get a bag of M&Ms because I never eat candy, and I just really needed some M&Ms. Oh, good. I'm so glad you talked to Roberto. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys had a longer conversation. You're doing really great. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good thoughts. Keep imagining what you want. Staying in that Empress energy, staying on your pedestal, realizing, that you are the magic wand. You write your love story. Sorry, I seem so tired today, guys. I really am. I'm sorry your cousin doesn't like it when you do readings, Summer. Maybe someday they'll change their mind about that. One thing that's very important to understand about readings is they can be addictive. I found myself going from YouTube channel to YouTube channel looking for all the answers, not really understanding that I was the answer. Spending a lot of money on tarot card readings that made no sense to me, that never came true because I didn't have a reader that could tell me how to, I had good readings. Okay, I got them. I understood them because I was also a reader. But I didn't realize how important it was, to get on that strict mental diet. And that everything that I was getting out of the cards was just advice, things I needed to know from spirit, and stuff that was important, and that I could reject it if I didn't like it, and if I didn't see it showing up, didn't mean that it wasn't going to show up. So I had to really rethink tarot cards. But I'm really sorry they feel that way. Hopefully someday they'll change their mind, Summer. You're so welcome, Jennifer. I'm glad that I could clarify that for you. Yes, Maria, you can ask a question. Okay, let's go ahead and find out what you need to know about what he was thinking after you guys talked today. Tarot cards really can help you, Summer. But it's all about the tarot card reader themselves. So what you need to know, Maria, about you and Roberto and the energy is, I feel like any kind of limbo that you guys might have been in, it's now balanced out in this Justice card. And juggling your options in regards to what will keep it balanced is what will keep it balanced. Keep it stable, keep it fun. Especially your thoughts and feelings about it, okay? That's what he's thinking. He's thinking that felt really good today. I hope somehow that helps. How did it make you feel? What do you want him to be thinking and feeling also? Because you can start working on that right now as well, so that he'll think it. I know that sounds crazy, but the awesome thing about, our minds is that, it's not limited. We're only limited by our beliefs, our circumstances, and our monkey minds, like micromanaging everything. And when I started learning this stuff from my mentor, I just was like, man, is she sure? I'm so scared, but I'm going to try. And I'm much better for it. Yeah, don't worry about being too goofy or talking too much or saying too much, because you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Just have fun. Of course, you're nervous. I think we all get a little bit nervous around those people we like the most. Well, look, it has been a wonderful night. I've been on for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I've got to go and make some food for my dad to help him with his therapy, and then that way he can go get some sleep because he's got to go to the eye doctor in the morning. Yes, and you will. Just keep thinking on that. Just keep thinking on that. You know, you want, but you've already had it. Imagine it. Imagine the date. Imagine hanging out soon. Imagine him feeling great too. You know, give him directions. You can't change people, but you certainly can, you know, send telepathic messages or send your feelings and energy to them. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that payments are closed and energy updates are closed, and it is time to say good night, 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 night. Good night. Au revoir. Ciao. Kalanita. Arrivederci. Bonjour. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Or I'll see you tomorrow. Me and the puppies will. I don't know about Dad. Probably be sleeping or watching Cowboys. But we'll be back. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, the love, the shares. I'm having a contest. Win a free reading for me. It's down in the description. Just leave a comment below. Somebody will be picked on the 1st of March. Thanks, guys, again. I'm getting 100% engagement on my videos, so that's inspired me to put out more tarot videos, long-form content for music, and shorts. So be back soon this weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye.